Guys, so today I'm gonna do the reading Rush TBR, and this is a booktubeathon where booktubers invite you to do a reading challenge for a week. And I did the summerathon this year, and that was pretty fun. And it didn't go so well because I got sick, so I thought I'd try another one. I know this one has been popular and been around for years. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. And it's got a ton of badges. I'll put the link down to the website below, but it has a ton of badges. So if you complete one of those tasks, if you sign up, you'll get a little badge. But there are only 7 challenges, but there are challenges outside of that. Okay, so the first book on my TBR, I picked 7 books because I think one of the badges you can get, but it's not a challenge, is read 7 books. I'm probably not going to read 7 books, but I just picked 7 to choose from so I could just read what I wanted to read next week. This does start on the 26th and it goes all the way through the 28th. So the very first challenge is read something with purple on the cover. It doesn't have to be completely purple, it can be a little bit purple, but this one, The Girl Who Drank the Moon, has been on my TBR forever. It was on both of my middle grade March TBRs, and I never got around to it. And it's got this purple lettering, and I think the dragon has some purple in it, so it's a little bit of purple plus purple lettering. Plus, I'm not sure if she's a witch or raised by witches, so this might also fit another challenge that is like read a non-human main character challenge. Okay, but book number 2 is read in the same spot every day. This will be easy for one book, so this will be easy. I'll just pick probably a shorter book and try and read in the same spot. I'll probably just read in this like yellow chair in my bedroom. I read there quite a lot. Challenge number 3 is read a book with more than 5 words in a title. This is kind of harder, especially if you're like me and have been reading a lot of new release books. A lot of the older release books maybe have some. One of the books that does fit is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So I thought about reading the illustrated version, but I don't have the book, so I kind of want to go buy it, but I'm not sure if I will. But there is a nonfiction that's been on my TBR for a while, and it is Service. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6. Service, a Navy SEAL at War. This is by Marcus Luttrell. He's the guy who wrote Lone Survivor. And I just saw this book. I didn't know he had released it, and I loved Lone Survivor as a nonfiction piece. And so yeah, I have 1 fantasy so far and 1 nonfiction chosen. Challenge number 4 is pick a book that you were meant to read last year. I think this one last year I'd wanted to read all the way through. I'd read parts of it. This one is like the Young Readers edition, so it's even easier, but it is I Am a Malala. This one I should finish because I'm halfway through, so I think I might pick this one up first. She does have a little bit of purple in her pink outfit here too as well, so if I don't get to the other book that has purple in it, I'll meet 2 of the challenges and get 2 of the badges at least with that. So challenge number 5 is read a book with a non-human in it. So if I don't get to that other one, or I do get to the other one, I'm not sure if it counts as a non-human. So I did pick 2 other ones that have been on my TBR for a little while. This one is Splintered by A.G. Howard. This one is just an Alice in Wonderland retelling, I believe. It's a girl named, it's not Alice, Alyssa. And she dives in, she can like hear plants and animal voices, or she can understand them or talk to them, and then she dives into the world of Alice in Wonderland and has to do a save the day challenge, you know. But yeah, it sounded cute. I love retellings. The cover is beautiful. It doesn't have purple on it. It doesn't. It's just blue and green and red. But yeah, so that was my first pick. My other pick is Mr. Darcy Vampire. I've read so many Pride and Prejudice retellings lately. This is by Amanda Grange. And it says on the back, a married man in possession of dark fortune must be in want of eternal life. So yeah, I might read this one instead. It just, depending on my mood next week, depending on my mood. Either one of these will fit the challenge. This is part of my 7 book list, so I mean, if some miracle I read 7 books, there's no way I'm going to, but I would get to both of these, but probably not. Challenge number 6 is such an easy one. Challenge number 6 is read an author's first book, and I typically do read during the month of July. I always read something by Jane Austen. I read Pride and Prejudice probably every year, but it's been a long time since I read Sense and Sensibility. Sense and Sensibility was her first book. Pride and Prejudice, shockingly, was her second book published. And yeah, I've never read this particular version that I bought, and it's really soft and light, and it's fabric. I think it's definitely from Barnes & Noble, but yeah, oh my gosh, it smells so good. So this will be an easy, lighter read for a day. All her books you can read rather quickly. But yeah, I'm so excited for this one. And then challenge number 7 is read a book to movie adaptation. So read the book and watch the movie. And I have a feeling I'll get to this one as well. I have a feeling I'll get to like Sense and Sensibility, this one, and the I Am Malala one, because I've read half of it. But 3 books is quite a lot, and that's quite a lot of badges to cover. This one I think has a few different stories going on in it. I think there's like a guy who's like writing women into like propaganda film roles, and then there's also 2 girls who like go and like save people during Dunkirk, I believe, off the beach and everything. So I'm not quite sure what this whole book is about, but I heard about it recently, I think, and it just looked good, and I could always watch a historical movie. Absolutely love them. And so yeah, it's a good time to get to it. And I checked it out from the library, so it's due soon. So that's as well. So there you go. Those are all 7 books. Let me just read you guys some of the other badges or challenges you can get. You can get one for completing all of the challenges, I believe. And then you can also get one if you read a 5-star book. So it is hard to find a 5-star book unless you're reading like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Surprisingly, Sense and Sensibility, I'm Malala, and The Girl Who Drank the Moon are not 5-star books on Goodreads. I think they're above 4-star, but I think you have to be considered like 4.5 and up to get a 5-star book thing on Goodreads. At least, I don't know, maybe there's other 5-star ratings elsewhere. The other badge is read 7 books. There is a magic badge, which I don't really know what that one is. There is one to read over 1,000 pages, which honestly I could easily do if I read like these 2 alone. These 2 together are close to 1,000 pages together. So I'll probably read close to 1,000 pages. We'll see if I get to it. And then the other ones I'll have to do with social media. So it's post a video to BookTube and post a Bookstagram thing and do a Twitter sprint. And then the very last one is to go to a read-in, which there's not very many around, so I probably will not get that badge either. I'm not looking to get a lot of badges, but it's kind of fun to create a TBR and have just like a collection of books that, yeah, I can pick from, and hopefully I get to a few of them. And yeah, I'll see you guys around. Please subscribe if it's your first time here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!